Until?
Until p.m.
Yeah. Okay, no problem.
When I see paper, I get hungry. Now, do I mean by like when I'm hungry I take paper, or is it? It's actually this. I don't care about having money. I will get food anyhow. But this really makes me hungry because it is all chocolates are wrapped in some fancy paper. So let's say all what I desire in the shelves, on the shelves or in the store is wrapped in some paper. Now I usually go with like and then and I start salivate actually when I see paper. So I am taking it as something useful, which makes my day. It excites me, for example. And on the other hand, I take paper when I play. I let paper play because I like origami. So I literally like cut out the, if I don't have the Japanese version, I will cut out the squares, I will make little tiny frogs, and I will be making them jumping. But is it really about the frogs? It's more about the paper jumping. For me, that's the fun part. So I can do a lot of things with paper, or actually somebody decided to make my day with paper. Now, even to find a way, this was like my first Nice experience, okay? So the moment I landed, I took this, because it's a common thing to do, right? It actually helps me find a way. I don't care what is on it. It will take me through Nice. So paper is really helping me have my day full. It makes me happy. It actually makes me playful. It is exciting me and so on. But what is more important, it was inspiring people. It actually inspired that far that we got to the synthetic paper, let's call it. I just call the screen a synthetic membrane, which actually brings us into another dimension. And since I am, for example, pretty much interested in coming up with new thoughts and putting them on paper, sharing them with others, for example, one of the things which I was really curious about, like, how do all those toys we're using every day, for example, for me it's modular synthesizers, created? It's a circuit you put on paper. And through that circuit, somebody will actually make something tangible, or on the other hand, that modular synthesizer, or let's say software of any kind, will be actually on this synthetic paper in the end, okay? So again, it helps people play, be excited, and continuously kind of induce new experiences. So it inspires. That's really what's important to me. Now, this inspiration is actually leading us towards something which is my project to begin with. I will put 3 words. Here is a presentation, okay, for today. But I will put 3 words on this synthetic membrane, the paper, which actually was repurposed into something else. But then again, it's not made of it, but it actually gives me access to multidimensionality. So I can pile them up, but here I will be able to flip it, to actually dive into it. In different ways, I will be able to explain my ideas and get to the concept of, let's say, well-being will be one word, learning as an experience, so learning will be another word, and then movement is going to be a third word. I will try to put these 3 together because I believe that experiencing learning is a big issue today. And I want to actually dive into that, but not from a philosophical perspective, because I am pretty much bothered by people talking a lot and doing very little. So Mediterranean or Balkan or whatever is the, let's say, cultures which connect me, or my experiences, places where I was, it is actually the opposite. I went north. When I was little, I said, I want to go to Germany, and I went to Germany to specialize. I keep going north again from Malta now to France to seek this kind of, let's say, collaborations where I can exchange the mindsets, to be honest, okay? Not ideas anymore, because I have plenty, and to kind of fixate it into one product or service, which will actually focus on well-being of learners. And since there's scientifically proven fact is that there's scientific evidence that creativity is boosted, or how shall I say, movement boosts creativity. So I walk. And I literally mean it, I walk. They have proven that just mere walking, you don't have to do like heavy duty exercise, jumping the rope or whatever, or swimming. No, it's walking, which actually boosts creativity. And when I found that out, I said, well, if it's that simple, then I'm going to actually create something around it. Now, this very much of a learning experience I was talking about, I was mentioning, is related to maybe a young learner, or what we saw today, like small kids who are yet to develop concepts. I'm talking about literally like developing their bodies and minds, or those who are at work, and you are at work as well. You are seeking, let's say, methodologies and tools to improve your daily work life. How about we put together the very life from, let's say, work and your maybe afternoon, morning, or when exactly do I have life? I just kind of sleep, but then when I'm supposed to sleep, I still keep thinking about work. So it is the overworked person, which I took as a first, let's say, my test subject, okay? And I want you all to actually admit to yourself that sometimes you're just tired and you don't feel like anymore to go to chocolatier and, you know, go with like, But actually I do that. I keep doing that. I keep like looking at paper and let myself, you know, enjoy life. So I want to design experiences which are related to learning, and I'm really glad that I can share this with you today. So with these 3 words, which I will be putting on a synthetic membrane, okay, another paper, it will come something out, which is probably going to be another repurposing of the same. Let's say the screen will become something else, and that might be a service or a product. Okay, but let's see. It's maybe a new tool.